morning and happy Monday. It is the 11th of April today. The time is currently 5 to 12, so it's literally only just the morning. And I am sick. So Friday night I wasn't feeling particularly cracking, and I woke up on Saturday and I just felt really sick. Like, my tummy felt sick, and I knew there was something not quite right when I didn't have an appetite for sourdough. I was like, there's something not right, because if I can't eat sourdough, then that's a great sign that I'm not feeling very well. And I didn't really have any other symptoms. I kind of had a little bit of a my glands in my throat felt swollen. It wasn't really feeling sore, it was just feeling a bit scratchy, and I just felt really sick. But I kind of put it down to the fact that I had quite a lot of like sugar and carbs on Friday. I think I was still within my calories, but I wasn't eating very much like to my anti-inflammatory diet. I had some like jam roly-poly, Jim had made a beef stew, and I did have a dumpling with it. So I just kind of put it down to that, because more often than not now I do really sort of stick to the anti-inflammatory way of eating. Well, try my best with it. I just kind of thought that's what it was. I thought, oh, my tummy's not agreeing with this, and I was alright, because I had like lots of stuff to do during the day, and I was kind of just in the motion of getting it done. But as the day went on, I think it got to about 4 o'clock, and I really started to feel not right. I was like really sort of like, felt really sick, my head was hurting, my body was aching, and I was like, this kind of feels a little bit like how I felt when I first had my COVID jab, my first one, because it made me ill afterwards. And I was like, oh, that's not a good sign. So I went to bed and thought, if I feel the same way in the morning, I will take a test. Woke up Sunday morning, still didn't feel very well. Took a test and it came out positive. So I currently have COVID. I felt like I was going to be one of them people that just escaped not having it, because I haven't over the last 2 years. This is the first time that I've had it. So yeah, I was like, great. And it's really funny, because the first thing that kind of popped into my head was, I'm bummed about not being able to go to the gym. And I just was like, this is true weight loss panda style, to have a really great week on calorie, working out, and then to bloody get COVID. So yeah, that's the situation, guys. I feel like my symptoms comes in waves. Like, sometimes I'm not feeling too bad, and then other times I'm feeling really crappy. I think for the most part it's sort of like it's like congested, like sinuses and throat, nose and stuff, but I just have waves of like sickness and temperature, shivers, that kind of thing. So it's not great, it's not ideal. And actually, I don't think in the UK, and please correct me if I'm wrong, but I don't think it's like you have to isolate. I don't think it's like the law now that if you have it, you have to stay in and you have to stay. But I mean, even if that is the law, like who in the right mind is gonna go? I mean, like, don't get me wrong, I'm planning on like going on a walk and stuff like that, but while I'm still testing positive, I'm gonna sort of stay away from the gym and stay away from people, because obviously I don't want to pass it on. I'm actually classed as vulnerable because I had something to happen to me a couple of years ago where I over like the course of the week, my breathing became really shallow, and I ended up going to A&E, and they did a load of tests, and then they rushed me to intensive care, and I was there for a little while. So because it's like a respiratory issue that I had, and I never really got to the bottom of that. I'm not really going to go into it. If you want me to do a story time video all about that, let me know in the comments, and I'll delve right into it. But it never really got properly resolved. I feel like it's just something sort of like a sister condition to my lipedema, which is like an anti what's it called, can't remember the name of it. What is it called? The way body attacks itself. It's gonna really annoy me. Autoimmune. I feel like it's an autoimmune thing, because I get other things. I get like hives and all kinds of stuff. I'm just wondering. Yeah, there you go. I get quite a lot of hives and things, but mostly on my legs. So yeah, because I had that, I'm technically classed as a vulnerable person. However, I feel like my lifestyle, I try and be as healthy as possible, and I don't think it's gonna be a major issue. So that's good. But yeah, you girls got the COVID. The Rona has finally hit the household. Jim is negative. He's tested negative yesterday and today, and we did have the kids with us, and they tested negative, so fingers crossed it will remain that way. But it's Monday, and I've just made myself a Lemsip. This cup is very, very apt for how I'm feeling. And yeah, it is very Weight Loss Panda style to have a really good week and then a massive drama come along and ruin it. But I'm gonna try my hardest to not let that happen, because this month is all about breaking the cycle, putting my health and weight loss journey first, and making sure that regardless of what happens, I continue to do my best. And I think that this is probably a great test to that statement. So let's hope that I can. I mean, obviously I can't go to the gym until I get a negative test. I don't know how I feel about like working out and stuff. I think I'm just gonna take it as it comes, and because I do feel, one of my symptoms, I do feel very sort of like achy and tired, and I'm getting out of breath quite easily. So I'm thinking that I want to be conscious of the fact that my body needs rest, and it needs to recover, and it needs to get over this virus. But I am sort of like itching to work out and be healthy. Over the weekend it's kind of been a little bit hit or miss. I have tracked, but I wouldn't sort of class what I've been eating as super healthy. I haven't really been hungry in the morning. So far today I've had a cup of coffee and I've just had this Lemsip. It is now 12 o'clock. I don't feel mega hungry, and yesterday it was a similar kind of story. I ended up having 2 pieces of sourdough. I think it was about 1:30. And then for dinner we had like some potatoes and stuff left over, so I thought I'd have like a mini jacket potato. They were very small, with some tuna. However, the tuna tasted really weird, so I don't know whether that's a symptom. I really hope not, because I love tuna and I don't want it to ruin any of the foods I like. So we'll see. So I didn't really eat the whole thing, but I did end up having a bowl of cereal. Had some Cookie Crisp, and I had Jim bought some little like Hobnob cake bar things, and I had 2 of them. So it's not like being fantastic, but at the same time I just wasn't feeling very great. But I'm very conscious of the fact that if I eat shit, it's gonna make me feel more shit. So today I just thought, you know what, control the controllables. I can control what I'm eating during this process. I might not feel like it, because I think when you're sick you kind of crave like the carby toast and tomato soupy kind of things. I do anyway. Let me know in the comments what foods you crave when you're sick. I really find it interesting how people have their sort of like go-to things. And yeah, let me know if you do have any sort of weird sickness food cravings. But yeah, for the most part, I'm gonna just try and stick to my normal routine and just try and eat as healthily as possible to try and aid my body in recovering from this virus. And as far as workouts go, I think at some point this afternoon I'm gonna try and have a little walk around my house. I might try and do a bit of yoga later, but at the moment I'm feeling really sick and I'm feeling really tired, so I'm just gonna take it as it comes. And I'm not going into the studio. Thankfully I can do my work from home, which is fine. And yeah, I think I'm just gonna really sort of like tackle this head on. I've not had the best couple of days in terms of what I've been eating, but I feel like I've caught myself just at the right time to not let it have an effect, so that is good. I was just about to say, my camera keeps doing this thing where it brings a exclamation mark up in like a stop sign shaped sign. If anybody knows what that's about on a Canon G7X, please let me know. I could just go and Google it, but I'll probably forget. So yeah, I don't know why it's doing that. I'm gonna have to look into it. Did it when I was doing my weigh-in video. And I've got my compression tights on, as you can see. And there's nothing like compression tights for making me feel like I need to lose this weight. And the reason being is they finish here on my tummy, which is like below my belly button. It's like here. And usually when I wear tights, or when I wear tights, or if I wear like trousers or anything like that, I like it to be a little bit more higher, to kind of like, it just feels more comfortable because I've got quite a big tummy, and it just feels more comfortable. Whereas these finish low, and it kind of creates two sort of like tires in my stomach, and I really hate it. I really hate it. But obviously wearing my compression is very good for my legs. And I'm just thinking, is that a piece of glass on the floor? That is a piece of glass on the floor. Where on earth has that come from? Strange. I'm just thinking that it was probably good that because I'm at home, I can just wear them. I'm not sort of like confident enough to wear them outside yet, so I'm just trying to wear them as much as I can while I'm at home. And I'm sure once I tone my stomach area up a little bit more, I'll feel more comfortable about wearing them out and about. But yeah, there's nothing like wearing your compression tights to make you want to lose all your weight. So I thought I would just sort of like film. I wasn't sure whether I was going to do it or not, but I thought it's a good distraction from feeling ill. Sorry, I'm really out of breath just from like walking from the kitchen to the couch. It's a good distraction for feeling ill. It's also helpful to keep me accountable. So yeah, let me know how you guys are feeling. It's Monday. I really like Mondays. I feel like it's a new week and a new opportunity to do really well. So let's smash this week together, guys. It's now 20 to 4. I've been tidying up for the last few hours. Just sort of like going off my energy levels, kind of like sitting down and then getting up when I felt a bit better, tidying up and whatnot. I've been doing the upstairs, like the majority of the upstairs. Like I had a few clothes that I needed to put away, and I had some laundry that needed some attention, so I've been doing that. I've just made myself another lem sip because I feel like I have this like a couple of hours throughout the day where I'm feeling a bit better, and then it sort of like drops at this time, so I'm just preempting that I'm gonna feel a little bit worse in the next couple of hours, so I'm gonna have a lem sip and just continue cleaning. I've got the living room that I need to do. I've got some washing up and stuff I need to put away, and the bathroom needs a nice clean. So I'm just gonna sort of like do that and yeah, just see how I feel. I did take another test today and I think I'm just sort of like coming into it. I feel like the virus is just sort of like taking effect, because yesterday when I took the COVID test, it was like a very faint positive, and today I just thought, you know what, I'm just gonna take another one just to double check, just to make sure that it wasn't a false positive or something, because the line was very faint, and today it was very prominent. So because yesterday Jim said, oh, you might have had it and you're kind of like coming out of it, and that's why it was a faint line, but I think it's the other way around. So I think I'm going to be feeling pretty rough for the next couple of days, but it's all fine. So far I have just eaten my porridge bowl, which was really yummy. I had some whole grain oats with 2 scoops of the Protein World Speculoos, which is just my favourite flavour. I love it so much. It's so tasty. It is definitely my new fave. And then I had 20 grams of peanut butter. I had 10 grams of the Skinny Foods strawberry jam. And then I crumbled up a Biscoff biscuit over the top. And I know it's not very anti-inflammatory to be having oats, and it's not very anti-inflammatory to be having biscuits, but the biscuit was like 60 calories. It's fine, it's not the end of the world. And I just wanted, because my hunger's like really up and down, I wanted something a bit comforting that wasn't like the worst thing in the world, and it was really yummy, so I'm pleased I had it. But yeah, I've got no idea what we're gonna do for tea. So far, let's have a look how many calories I've got left. I just need to pop, I had an oat milk coffee this morning and I need to pop that in. Oat milk coffee. I'm so sorry if you can hear the washing machine in the background. So I have 962 calories left. Are there any calories in a lem sip? Let me just check. Lem sip. How horrendous is this? Lem sip. 16 calories. I might as well add it in because, you know, trying to be accurate and all that. I've just got no idea what to have for tea. I know I want something healthy. I know I want something that's really good for my body. But in all honesty, I'm just craving things that are not that I don't really want to eat, like chips and stuff. I'm not massively hungry either. I don't know. I guess I'll just see. I'll just have a think and see. I really want to do that's probably going to be really loud. I really want to do an Ocado order or something. So I've got a nice sort of like full fridge of nice fresh foods, but I'm a bit sort of apprehensive to do it because I am conscious of the fact that my tastes and things might change a little bit over the next couple of days. And yesterday, like usually at any normal time, I would have really enjoyed tuna and a jacket potato, and last night I like wasted, well I gave it to Floss so I didn't waste it, but I had like probably 2 spoons of the tuna that I made, so it just didn't taste right. So I don't want to buy a load of food and then realise actually I just can't eat it, because I just don't know. I think soups and things that are like easy on the digestion are probably a good idea. And oh, excuse me, like no, I just don't, I'm not like really sort of eager to eat a load of vegetables and just plain chicken or something. I don't know. Why can't I crave just veg when I'm ill? That would be very helpful, wouldn't it? So yeah, I think I'm just gonna stop rambling on and go and do a little bit more tidying, drink my lemon sip, and hopefully decide what I want to eat for dinner. Good morning, today is Tuesday the 12th of April. This is a follow-on from yesterday's video, as I didn't end up finishing off the vlog because I just felt really unwell, and by the time it came to having my dinner I was just like, yeah, wasn't feeling very great. So I had jacket potato with beans and sausages for my dinner. However, I didn't really eat very much of it. I think I had probably a quarter of it. So yeah, and this morning's probably, in terms of like achiness, the worst I've felt so far. So I'm really hoping that this is probably going to be the worst day, and then from tomorrow onwards I'll feel much better. But yeah, it kind of feels like my head is underwater, my ears are like popping constantly, which is, it's quite sore. I'm okay though. It's not like I'm up and about, and I've just had a cup of green tea that Jim made me, so that's not too bad. I'm feeling very sick and I really don't know what to do. I don't know whether I should just not eat or whether I should try and eat something. I don't know what the best sort of like method of getting myself well is, so I don't know. I might just try and keep it very simple today in terms of what I'm eating and stuff. Still haven't been able to work out as of yet. I did a bit of house tidying and stuff yesterday, so at least I was like up and about and not just like laid down. But yeah, not feeling great at all today. So it's more like my body is just achy, and I'm going from feeling really cold to really hot. And I've still got sore throat, still quite congested, and still quite achy. So yeah, just not sure what to do with myself today. I might just take a day off and just rest. I ain't too sure, but I thought I would film somewhat of today and follow on from yesterday. I don't know in what capacity it's going to be, whether I'm just going to share clips of my food or whether I'm going to give you a little update later. But yeah, happy Tuesday to you all. It is now 20 to 12 and I'm still not feeling like mega hungry, but I just feel like my body needs something because it's obviously trying to fight off a virus. So I thought I'd make myself a really lovely protein shake, and to kind of try and distract me from how shocking I'm feeling, I've just filmed a little reel which will be going up on my Instagram at some point today. Probably, it's probably already up. Which was pretty fun. I really do enjoy doing sort of like more creative editing things, because that's what my background was, that's what I did at university. And I kind of really want to get into a place where I'm doing more creative editing and things. I just think that I'm quite sort of like, I have a load of like really amazing ideas, but for some reason they always just stay in my head and I don't actually manage to get them out. So I reckon I'm gonna try and keep a note of all the ideas that I get, and probably over the next couple of months see if I can actually do some of them. So I've just made myself a strawberry protein, I think it's strawberry and cream is the actual flavour. Obviously Protein World, as it's my favourite, and I am a Protein World ambassador, so if you ever see any Protein World products that I'm using, there's always a code and a link in my description box. It's Weight Loss Panda if you didn't know. It just gets you a little bit of money off, and obviously supports my ambassadorship. So I've made myself a strawberry protein shake and I've added in 15 raspberries. I'm just thinking the antioxidants might benefit me at the moment, I don't know. But yeah, I'm definitely feeling the most run down today. So we'll see. So I am going to go and drink my protein shake and finish off this reel.